GM, Google, and the city of San Francisco have teamed up what sounds like a great idea. A fleet of driverless taxis. What started as a cool and exciting idea has rapidly turned into a hot mess. The obvious concerns of accidents and human injury have been overtaken by driverless cars, causing massive timely delays as cars seem to sit in the road confused and stranded. The Cruise robo-taxis aren't making any fans when they jam up bus routes and don't know how to get around construction hazards. And then, of course, there was the accident with the fire truck. Yeah, don't really need to unpack that one. Anyway, the city has asked GM to remove 50% of its fleet effective immediately until they can improve upon the technology. I got a question. What's a worse idea, a staffless restaurant or a fully automated airport? Both of these are awful ideas. Awful ideas. Lawrence, I'm going to kick it off with you.
That's a tough one because in the airport, I feel like everyone's always in your way. Like if you fly and you travel a lot, you know how it goes. You know your shoes have to come off if you don't have TSA. You know all these different options, and you have to, you know, a certain amount of bags, all that stuff. If you're a traveler, restaurant with, I would say the airport. Yeah.
What's the worst idea? Yeah.
I would say, yeah, probably the worst idea is the airport for sure. Just because, like I said, all the people there's always someone in security that's never been there or it's the first time or, come on, give me a break, people.
Danya, this is maybe one of the hardest questions we've ever had on the show.
I know. I mean, if you're saying, does that count like the pilots and the planes?
No, it's the airport. Once you're on the plane.
Okay, so we have people on the plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I was like, I don't know. Because we see how the driverless cars are going. Ooh. This is tough. Wow, there's a long pause for all of us to try to figure it out.
I'm going to throw this one out. There's safety concerns with both.
Yes.
Right?
Sure.
So you have food preparation safety concerns. Obviously, TSA, you want them there to make sure that nothing bad's getting through. So, you know, this is one to really ponder upon.
But a staffless restaurant, are you saying then that's automated as well?
Yeah. So you would
Which
put.
they kind of have already, if you think about it.
Oh, I know. When you order a sandwich and they make you go over to a little bar and you put all the toppings on
Yeah,
and
and then
all
you gotta
that.
check
Like,
yourself
no, you're
out.
like, hey, you know, where's the guy that made me do this? He didn't finish my sandwich.
I think the
Right?
worst. I think the worst idea, right? Worse. Which one is worse? Worse. I'm gonna go with the airport. I think the worst idea is the airport because you do need that kind of human touch when it comes to certain things, getting through security, and like if it's automated, maybe they think one thing looks like something else, and it's not really. Like that's a full-blown safety concern for me because I feel like with your food. At least if your food comes out, this is not funny at all, but like if your food comes out.
But you're laughing, so it's got to be funny.
It's because it's terrible. But if your food comes out and you take a bite and you feel a reaction coming on, like maybe they put something that shouldn't be in there. At least you hopefully have your EpiPen.
Well,
I don't
like
know.
bug nuts.
I don't know.
The good news is that the bathroom is fully automated too. So,
There you go.
Tim, how about it?
Oh, I mean, I think it's just the torture of combining TSA with robots. I don't want to get frisked by a robot. I don't want to get shaken down.
They're not going to be gentle enough?
No, thank you. But I think you're doubling down on the possibility of error because humans are fallible and they make mistakes. Then you have the humans that are making the robots. So if you can't perfect a Roomba, how the heck? I got 2 words for you. Baggage handling. Whoa. So that's just, I mean, your bags are going to end up in Jupiter.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the airport's pretty bad.
The thing is, I think we already are starting to touch on this in both areas. Like you go into a Panera, you have the kiosks where you can order your own sandwich and then it gets brought out, or sometimes, as you said, you might go pick it up or you actually might put your whole thing together. Same at the airport. You check in now, you can check in at the kiosk and just go straight through, or you don't even need to check in a kiosk, you do it on your phone. So we are going this direction. The question is who gets there first and which is scarier.
The other thing is too, though, like when your bag is a little bit over, the the attendant at the counter might be like, it's all right. Like they'll let it slide. But if it's automated, it's like a solid no chance.
No room for
And
error.
if you have any issues with your flight, like you could talk to somebody, they can talk to somebody else, try to figure it out.
That's the thing with the driverless taxis. It's like, bam, it's stuck in the middle of the road. There's no one to complain to. So they're like yelling at it, and it's just like, go ahead, yell at a car. It's
Right.
not going to do anything.
Would you guys get in a driverless taxi? Would you take that?
I mean, people ride in Teslas, aren't they driverless too, technically?
Well, you still have someone
Right.
behind the
Yeah,
wheel.
but
though,
you
when
still
the poop hits
can
the
take
fan.
control.
I don't think I would get in. It depends. If I'm like inner city, like San Francisco, where you know it's a smaller area where maybe speed isn't necessarily a factor, maybe. But that's still probably now a hard no because the intersections, the lights, the street lights, there's too much going on there. So not until they get those kinks worked out.
Yeah, give it
Yeah.
another year.
So
Yeah.
we're going with airport,
Airport.
airport,
Airport.
Yeah.
3 airports over the edge. All right,
Boom.
3 airports over the edge with us. What'd you guys at home have to say about it? We took a poll here, and 66% went with the airport as well. 34% chiming in on a staffless restaurant. We got 3 of these beautiful over-the-edge tokens right here. Tim, can you take those and pass them down? Everyone's in the game. Everyone's in the game. We'll be right back with more robots that need to be pushed over the edge. Don't go anywhere.